Pulling it up.
Ooh. Hey guys, it's been a while since I made a video. The reason was I had a bad performance at Pinedale. I didn't have a lot of time with the plane. I didn't want my first video to reflect badly on the plane. So I put Pinedale and Arklahoma together to give a better idea on what this plane can actually do. Morning, here at Bearhawk today. Old bird dog here is getting some new legs on her. Gonna raise her up about 4 inches, get a little higher angle of attack. Got Pinedale STOL coming up this week. So we're gonna get her in shape and hopefully ready to be the boss. Let the professional do the work. Ladies, he's single. You're single too, right?
I'm not.
Oh, sorry guys. Alright, so one thing we had to do for competition is add some ballast weight back here. So there was 25 pounds, but we needed more, so we added a lead plate on top of the ballast. Three Stooges over here. Morning, got the gear on, all fueled up, and it is time to head to Pinedale. And let's see what this gear can do and see if we can be the boss. Alright guys, we got the toaster oven crew back. Woo! And Don is joining the toaster oven. Morning, practice day out here trying to get the plane ready. Need to drain some fuel and need to release some pressure in the TK gear because I was getting a little too much rebound, make them a little softer. So the gear ended up slowing the plane down around 10 miles an hour. When I was cruising down to Fairview, Oklahoma to put the gear on, I was cruising at 158 miles an hour and I was burning about 12.8 gallons per hour. And after I put the gear on, it slowed me down about 10 miles an hour. And in doing that, I lost airflow over the cylinder head temps, so my cylinder head temps got hotter, and it made it more difficult to keep the engine cooled. On top of that, on my way out to Pinedale, the engine wasn't broken in yet, and the number 2 cylinder started acting up. So it was starting to get really hot, up in like the 420 degrees, so I had to give it a bunch of fuel. So going out to Pinedale, I was burning about 20 gallons an hour. So I do have plans on putting fairings on the TK gear, so watch out for my next video and you'll get to see what effect that makes.
Similarities inside the cockpit. He's got that tail up, he's gonna launch himself. White, ready to fly.
Here we go. Ooh, a little bit of, yeah.
They kind of just blew it down there.
He's like, it's about time they flight test these ducks. Let's see what we can do.
Practice is done. I felt a little off, which is kind of expectable since I really only had 2 landings in this setup. After did a couple more, felt really good. We had a pretty strong wind, but I was taking off and landing under 100 feet. I'd say probably maybe 15 mile an hour headwind. So hopefully I can duplicate that tomorrow and maybe get lucky and squeak out a victory. All right, Brandon kicked my butt in practice, but now we're gonna go break bread. I'm gonna kick his butt tomorrow.
All right, bring it on.
Morning of the competition. Looks like we're gonna have some good weather today. Storm's coming in later, but we're starting nice and early. So we'll see what we can do today. Feeling a lot better. Got a little practice in this morning. Definitely gonna perform better than I did at practice yesterday. So let's see if we can be a boss. Let's do this thing. All right, so a couple things we did for the competition here. I had to get the center of gravity back a little bit, so I had to add actually a lot of weight to the tail. So I bolted on a 25-pound lead plate here, and then back here, you can't see it right now, but we have 43 pounds of lead back there. So I have 68 pounds of lead. I don't know if that's too much. I know coming in, it settles nice when you cut the power. Might lighten it up a little bit, but that's gonna have to be something that we experiment with a little later. Try to get that dialed in. And then after the competition yesterday, I was bouncing. Boss is up there messing up my video. But so I took some, so you release these valves right here. You can bring some air out of it, and I dropped some air pressure in my tire. It seemed to help me quite a bit stick on the ground landing. So a couple things, gotta have to do some more tweaking once I get it home and kind of figure out the weight and balance a little bit, but it's gonna have to work for it today.
Next up, from Omaha, Nebraska, race number 10, 2025 Bearhawk 5. Give it up for John McCardle. John McCardle, 400 horsepower.
See him blowing the maul in the back.
Nicely done. Clean off the ground there for John McCardle.
Yeah.
Runs on the scoreboard. Jared Garrettson's still ahead, but Brandon Korn is closing on him. Here comes John McCardle.
Yeah. Oh, it's a scratch.
Another scratch for John McCardle. That is absolute heartbreak for the Bird Dog. Jared Garrettson.
Shoveling dirt behind the backcountry boss.
Okay. Don Mickey in second with 685. John Douglas in third with 841. Over in the wilderness class now. Jared Garrettson's combined score last time. Ooh,
that's
look
beautiful.
at that. Oh, get your cameras out. You got the time.
That was awesome.
Look at that. And climbing back up with power.
Yeah.
He's going to chop it.
He doesn't care. He's going to chop it.
Drop it. Plop it.
Yep.
Well, third place, got my butt kicked. Honestly, a little embarrassing, but don't have a lot of time, and gonna get a lot better. So I expect next competition, I'll be at least 100 foot shorter. I know the density altitude, it's gonna make a difference, but in comparison. Morning of Arklahoma, I wanted to leave Friday night, but had to wait out some weather. Ended up waiting out some weather this morning, but getting everything packed up now and ready to go. Had to stop before Pocola. A little storm ahead of us. Had some other guys here. Jared's here. So weather's starting to look pretty good, so I think we're gonna head here in a little bit. All right, we made it. I forgot to take a video of the landing, but we're here. Look at this thing I'm parked next to. That is sick. We got a production area right here. Look at Brennan. Look at this place right here. Woo! You guys will never see this interview because we do one every single competition, and they never use it.
We're gonna use it on the big screen when we make
They
it.
never use it. We'll see. Guys, I just want you to know that they have team uniforms tonight.
Oh yeah.
Please notice the shirts.
Here's the finals.
What is going on right now? This is second and third place.
Just gotta get him a hat.
Morning, everyone. Day of the competition. Everyone's getting a little bit of practice runs in before. Not everyone, I guess, but I just went up, got a couple practice runs in. And should be a good one. I ended up beating the boss yesterday in practice, but it's practice and it doesn't count. So let's see if we did that.
If you are not sure about your guests for dinner tonight, Antonio did say he got a lot more than jot form requests after I sent this.
So I had a pleasant little surprise this morning. Lexi came and didn't tell me. She left at 2 o'clock in the morning to get here, which is pretty awesome. But it's about time to fly. Saw Jared going first. Looks like he had some good runs. Be really tough to beat, but we'll see what we can do.
Next up from Omaha, Nebraska, race number 10. It's a 2025 Bearhawk 5. Give it up for John McCardle.
John's been a pilot for 3 years with 450 hours of flight time. He grew up playing football and earned a scholarship to play at Kansas State. Played professionally in Germany for 3 years.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. He's updated his profile.
Yeah, it's looking real good there, John
Yeah.
McCardle.
Dude.
Rocking 400 horsepower. And Luke Strandland this weekend thinking he's making about 450 to 500. And look at that! That might have been shorter than anything Jared did.
I thought it was sub 125. The judges are pointing stuff.
Spooling it up.
Ooh!
I think around the same place.
Yeah, I mean, so Brendan Korn was 95. I'm going to call 92 for John. That's 94. Okay, so we do want wins, but also it's been a challenge at times, especially when you're in low power configuration. And he's going to scratch. He landed just so he's going to handle it. Right over the line. Ooh! Oh, it's a scratch! Oh, and he's not happy about it either. His head just rocked way back.
He was like, I cannot believe it.
Yeah.
Oh, so close. Look at this. Yeah, about 2 tire lengths.
Man. Yeah. Brendan Korn. Hold on to the Johnson bar.
And love the paint job on McCardle's plane.
Yeah, copper is a good choice.
I asked him, is that airplane copper or is it orange? And he said, I don't know.
Okay.
Whoa, looking for pennies, too.
Yeah, let's
I feel
go.
like there's a little bit of competitive spirit in McCardle right now after that last
yes.
scratch.
Yes. Ooh, very pillowy soft on that.
Wow,
landing.
that was something. McCardle and Strandlin not yet on the board. Here's McCardle now. Good gust of wind to help him over the line. Down and stopped right around the 125. Brandon Korn.
Sun's out, guns out.
Hey! Watch him now. Pull.
Yeah.
You
dude.
see the like delayed.
Yeah, he's working on it for sure.
Getting it kind of figured out there. He said it can shave up to 20 feet off. Brandon Korn now. High dropping. Ooh, cushioning.
Oh,
he was good.
yes.
I was expecting like the old chop, plop, and drop.
Yep.
And instead he was like, I'm just going to add a little power and use these slats and this big old lifty wing just to...
Cardle. Riding the fucking Bronco all the way down.
Doggy.
Ooh.
Lexi says she does not know if it was a scratch or not. So we'll have to go to the judges in the booth. We're going to check the camera frame by frame.
Oh. That looks like the left wing.
Controversial, to be sure, called a scratch. In third place with a combined score of 243 feet. Give it up for Jared Garrettson. In second place, see, it was close. In second place with a combined score of 229 feet. Give it up for John McCardle. And in first place with a combined score of 198 feet, Brandon Korn.
Pretty happy with how everything went today. Ended up getting second place by 30 foot. I beat Jared in the boss, but I had some better wind than what he did. Brandon got me by 30 foot, which really happy with because, you know, the plane, we have some more things we're going to be doing to it. So I'm thinking another 5 mile an hour slower. So I mean, we're right in the game here. So it's going to be interesting. Pretty excited with how today went. So we got the paper airplane event. Kids are lining up. So are we.
No cheating.
Consolation prize, but who wants the top? Let's go find out. Oh, I feel like Eddie Sanchez is feeling really confident.
I didn't win. I should have just crumpled up in a little ball and threw it.
It's Postman, no cigar. The old spaceship, yeah. Crumple it, throw it.
Morning, day after. I'm about to take off here. I'm really happy with how yesterday went. I don't think I really could have performed much better. I think right now the plane is about equal with the boss on takeoff, and I think the boss has me about 30 foot on the landings. So, you know, with a plane that can fly 50 mile an hour faster, it's doing really well. And there's a couple things that we're gonna tweak, which probably won't be done until next year. But it's gonna be fun to see how these planes end up. The boss has a new wing that they're coming out with. You know, Brandon and Jared have been flying someone else's plane, so hopefully they have their planes done next year. So it's shaping up to be a really, really good class. And then Luke only had about 60% power today, and he hasn't flown in a long time. So this is gonna be the class to watch. So stay tuned, guys. Also, if you're looking for a plane like mine, reach out to Virgil at Bearhawk, and you can order one, get into a builder assist program. It's gonna take a little bit though. So in the meantime, my maul is still for sale. So you can get about as close as any other plane with my maul to this Bearhawk. Get some experience in tailwheel, and it flies very similarly. So check that out as well.